Now, this just isn't so that other people perceive you as being more comfortable. It is actually so that you begin to feel more comfortable. I will tell you, there was a time in my life where I worked at a corporate job, and there was one week where I took the Friday off because I was a remote worker, and I kind of hinted that I was going to take a half day, but I didn't necessarily communicate it very well to everyone. It was my boss. I asked one person and then just left it at that. Now, my direct boss at that point found out when he needed me Friday afternoon to do something, and so he was very angry. So come Monday morning, I know that I'm about to get reamed out. And I'm remote at this point, so I'm going to take this phone call, and I'm just waiting to get destroyed. So as I sit there, I think, okay, don't get defensive, because that's going to come through. It's going to encourage more attacks. Whatever you can do, even though he can't see you, stand up if you need to sit and open yourself. And we get on the phone, and the first thing he says is, so you really shit the bed on Friday. And I want to just go, oh, shut down, defend myself, start to argue back. And I go, no, keep it open. And I've been psyching myself up, so I go, and I just take a deep breath. And rather than giving me time, he just keeps going. And he probably takes 2, 3, 4 minutes of just where I was and what the issue was. And he's just telling me all the problems. And I'm standing and I'm trying to stay open. Now, what's happening is my heart rate spiked and then kind of came down a little bit. And so when he goes, so what are we going to do about this? I say, I'm sorry. I should have told you. I thought that it would be enough to have told Brian, but, I realize your point, having told me this, that this kind of left you guys in the lurch, and I'm sorry. I didn't really say much more than that. And immediately went, it's okay, man. Never. I got to cover for you. Some of these guys are really angry. And he switched on a dime. Now, there's stuff to learn about this. I talk about this in the conflict module in terms of what I said. But in terms of what I did, that allowed me to have the tone of voice, the speed, the pacing that I had that was going to be more powerful in that moment. Because I was not signaling to him that I was freaked out, nervous, and I had done something terrible with my tone of voice. If you were really nervous, you're going, I'm really sorry, I totally messed it up. He's getting this pressure. He's getting the impression that, wow, what he did was actually very bad because look how scared, defensive, and afraid he is. But when I say that I am sorry, and I mean it, but I do it in a calm, comfortable, connected way because I'm open, that allows me to feel more comfortable and him to get off my back because I'm no longer defensive. People, oddly enough, attack people who are defensive and they don't attack people who feel comfortable. So keep this in mind. Whenever you enter a room, open up. In conversation, don't do this if you can help it. Don't put your hands in your pocket if you can help it. From time to time, it's okay. But the basic habit we want is open.